Hey there, freaks and geeks. Welcome to another episode of Geek Out for a Minute. We are coming at you here from Sin City, Las Vegas, Nevada. I'm your host, Rocky Dead I Am Reeves, and today we're going to go over Shang-Chi, The Legend of the Ten Rings. Let's cue that music. All right, people. So look, we got Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. I said it wrong earlier. So this is coming in September 3rd, 2021. Now that's really not that far. So we got probably like about a month away. I'm super excited for this. This is one of those deep dive characters that I've heard a lot of great stories. I never got a chance to read the comics, but the people who have always said great things about Shang-Chi. So this one, Shang-Chi is going to be played by Simu Liu. Now, I'm sorry if I'm butchering these names, but again, I'm American reading in English, and there's probably a different way of pronouncing those names. Excuse me. And Simu Liu, I first saw this guy in a show called Kim's Convenience. And it's a great show. Loved the show. Loved his character and like his portrayal of it. It's more of like a sitcom, but he played it really well, and it does have a lot of heart. I definitely recommend it. But I haven't seen him in anything else. So to see him transition from that to an action star, and I'm not saying that like Kim's Convenience, because it's a great show. I like the show. I got to see it on Netflix. If you have a chance, definitely check it out. But again, seeing him as an action star, it just didn't faze me, So now that I'm seeing him in the posters and all that, good for him. Good for him. And then, another cast we got here is Aquafina. And Aquafina came from like the rap world, and she did like comedic stuff, and now she's doing serious stuff and killing it. And killing it. So again, another one, good for her. Now, I did skip out on the director, so the director is by Destin Cretton. And actually, I don't know much about this director, so bear with me here. I'm just kind of going through his IMDb here. So he did Just Mercy, okay? The Glass Castle, I'm Not a Hipster, oh man. And a lot of these I'm not really familiar with. But I am familiar with Just Mercy, and it's a movie that I haven't seen, but I know that it's on Amazon, so I'll probably get to checking that out because I want to see his chops. But again, going down to the cast, we also have Tony Chiu-Wai Leung, and he plays Wenwu. And then, of course, we got Michelle Yeoh. Again, I don't know if I'm saying these right, so just bear with me here. As Ying. Tim Roth back as Abomination. That's the crazy part. That is the crazy part. Like, why is Abomination in this movie? Like, I don't know if his part's going to be small or big, but like, man, I can't wait. I'm a big fan of Tim Roth, but I also really enjoyed that first Hulk movie. So to see him be like this, just Goliath, who knows how much of a bigger part, if his part is going to be beyond the movie. So I'm super excited for that. And then we got Benedict Wong playing as Wong, who was also in, Endgame. He was in Doctor Strange, and I'm pretty sure we'll see him in Doctor Strange, The Multiverse of Madness. We got Florian Munteanu, who's going to play Razor Fist. We got Fala Chen, who's going to play Jiang Li. Ronny Chieng, and this is another one from Crazy Rich Asians. And if you haven't seen his stand-up comedy, man, this guy is just great. He also did like certain parts for The Daily Show, and again, he's just a super funny guy. But he's gonna play Jon Jon. Dallas Liu. This doesn't show anything on him. It's just there's nothing on him. It's just the actor's name. Fernando Chien, who's playing Gao Lei, and then you have Meng'er Zhang, who's playing Xialing. You have, and I think those are pretty much it. You got the other ones that are doing like They're more like, you know, other, different type of cast, but not the main one. So I'm just gonna go over the main one. Sorry, guys. Okay, so really good cast, surprising cast. You know, like Benedict Wong and Tim Roth. Um, so man, this looks like it's gonna be really cool, and I can't wait to see the fighting styles. Which that's the way it's got to be. If there is no fighting style like going in there, if they're not crazy, you know what? Like, why, right? Got my little flavor. All right, so put on my trusty skull candies. All right, and here we go.
Throughout my life, the 10 rings gave our family power. If you wanted them to be yours one day, you have to show me you are strong enough to carry them.
All right, so now what we're looking at here right now, so you see in the title sequence and all that, but when I saw this, I thought it was going to be the 10 rings, like the Mandarin 10 rings. So I don't know if they're switching it up, like maybe those are the rings that the Mandarin has, or even if there's going to be a Mandarin. Remember, they gave us that bait and switch. Now I want to hear the music here because I heard it sounds really cool, so I want to check that out. All right, let's go.
You are a product of all who came before you. The legacy of your family. You are your mother. And whether you like it or not, you are also your father.
Yeah.
I told my men they wouldn't be able to kill you if they tried.
All right. A little bit of technology with some old school.
Glad I was right.
You're just a criminal who murders people.
Be careful how you speak to me, boy.
Dad. Like, his mom's like an airbender or
I could
what?
change my name. Start a new life.
So is Aquafina the love interest?
Escape his shadow.
What the hell?
My son, you can't run from your past.
Oh, what the hell?
Is this what you wanted?
Okay. All right. The music here's pretty bad.
You got this.
Oh, now that I see what's going on.
Thank you.
All right. Man, this is sick. All right. So, there is one more video that I want to check out. Okay, so just bear with me here. Because, yeah, I mean, this looks crazy. This looks crazy. So, I'm super excited now. All right.
What happened to your shirt?
You sure?
All I ever wanted was a normal life.
My son, the 10 rings gave our family legendary power. Show me you are strong enough to carry them.
All right, that's sick,
I'm
dude.
nothing like you. I thought I could change my name. Start a new life.
You can't outrun your destiny.
I'm not afraid of you.
Marvel Studios' Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. Rated PG-13.
All right. Okay. So, yeah, man. All right, this looks pretty sick, dude. This looks sick. The just the action looks intense. The effects are again, the rings. I thought it was gonna be the rings. So I don't know how that plays into Mandarin, if it even does it at all. And what the hell is Abomination doing in the Octagon? I mean, I thought he was like in prison. So yeah, I thought he would be like in the raft. So, man, a lot of questions, a lot of questions. So I do want to talk about a few things. So in case you guys didn't know, in the beginning when Tony Stark gets kidnapped in the first Iron Man, the Ten Rings, the group which called themselves the terrorist group, they're the ones that kidnapped them, right? So that was like super. It's cool that they're bringing this full circle here, right? And of course, there was like, if you remember, they had Ben Kingsley, who was in the movie, the third Iron Man. He played an actor who was playing the Mandarin, right? Which that kind of pissed me off. It really pissed me off because the Mandarin is like one of like the craziest like villains for Iron Man, and it's supposed to like kind of like represent like mysticism versus technology, but again, they didn't go with that, so whatever. So they kind of did a bait and switch, which I didn't like. I didn't like Iron Man 3, for the record. Now, then they made this one thing called, they made a little short in one of the films. I'm trying to remember. I think it's Iron Man 2, or no, it can't be Iron Man 2. But there's one basically where Ben Kingsley is in prison, and some people are praising him, like, oh, the Mandarin, blah, 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 this and that. And then next thing you know, he is being, like, sprung out of prison, like, but kidnapped, right, by the actual Mandarin and people that are part of the Ten Rings. And I think they show the guy's tattoo or something like that. But, yeah, so that's something that's kind of been in the background. So I don't know where this other character, let me get his name again, who plays Chang-Chi's father. The character's called Wenwu. So, yeah, I don't know where he comes in, and I don't know where the Mandarin comes in, or if it comes in at all. It would kind of suck, because he would be like a really good villain to kind of like test out into the Marvel universe. And the way they're doing it now, I mean, they're just killing it. I mean, Marvel kills it. I mean, almost all the time. So I'm super excited for this. I can't wait to see this in the theaters. I want to see it like full screen. This last time I saw Black Widow, and the kids didn't want to go out, so I just got the movie here and we all watched it here. But yeah, I mean, anyways, guys, from what you've seen, how excited, how your levels of excitement, how high are they? Because mine are just through the roof. Super excited. The fighting choreography looks amazing. The effects look crazy. The rings being part of like a wrist, like kind of like bracelets. That's a crazy change. But what else do they do? Do they just like spread out and they act like whips? Like, what do they do? I'm curious. What do they do? So yeah, and then Abomination, is he gonna be there longer than just that fighting scene? Dude, I'm hoping that he is, man. Anyways, guys, thank you guys for watching. If you guys haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? And make sure you click on that little bell. That way you get notified every time we put a video up. Other than that, guys, share, discuss, subscribe, and don't forget to spread the word. See you guys next time. Bye.